Skin the Peelers, Terry Barter and Rod Salter took a massive gamble with the unique musical lineup of their second album, Facing the Sun. Did it pay off? Let's look at the evidence. I'm radio host and long-term Peeler fan Magnus Carter, and I'm investigating the unique sound innovations of Skin the Peeler. After the release of their first album, many of the existing band members went on to new projects. Terry and Rod were left with a dilemma. Should they play safe and recreate the glory days of their Celtic Rock success, or should they follow their artistic instincts and create a completely new instrumental sound? The results were surprising, bringing together a quartet of unlikely musical soulmates. Rod Salter, originally inspired by Celtic music and increasingly drawn to jazz. Terry Barter, whose driving rhythms were increasingly influenced by South American beats. Jason Gaines, a teenage master percussionist mature beyond his years. And Rose Hull, a classically trained cellist with a background in experimental new music. So how did this unique acoustic alchemy come about? Terry's meeting with Jason Gaines, an aspiring sculptor and percussionist, began the process. Raised in Carmarthenshire's Teepee Valley, Jason had had a childhood absorbing the music played by traveller friends, following an alternative lifestyle. Taking a chance on Jason's undoubted level of skill and love of Cuban and South American rhythms, Terry invited him to join the lineup. Rosa's background couldn't have been more different. Growing up surrounded by classical music, she gained a cello teaching qualification at age 18 and a place at York University to study music. At York, she got swept up into the break all the rules new music scene, performing with fellow students including Steve Beresford, now a renowned jazz musician, and Dominic Muldowney, now a celebrated composer. Taking on Rose as part of the new lineup was a massive gamble in itself. How would a classically trained musician with no improvisational experience fit into a band that was moving towards a more freestyle, jazz-based sound? Well, contrary to all expectations, it worked. Rose's playing style could create a pounding bass line to shore up the rhythmic core set by Terry. She could also invent lyrical, soaring solos. The result was the acclaimed Facing the Sun album. For the first time, all 8 tracks were written by Rod and Terry and reflected a lighter and more whimsical direction, the beginnings of a growing fascination with world music. The title track, Facing the Sun, continues to be the most streamed of all Skin the Peeler compositions. Jason's love of South American and Cuban rhythms resulted in Terry tracking down an Andean charango from a missionary in Peru. Usually made from the shell of an armadillo, this one was wooden to fit Terry's vegetarian sensibilities. Rod and Terry had already penned, after the break, an upbeat riot of a tune where flute and mandocello seemed to chase each other at breakneck speed and where instruments were given free range to improvise. This track marked a definite change in their musical direction and benefited from the addition of the 2 unlikely new peelers, adding to the driving beat. Reviews from live performances and from their debut at Bristol's largest and most popular festival, Ashton Court Festival, were superlative, commenting that Skin the Peeler left the audience spellbound. Terry and Rod took an immense gamble with 2 very unlikely new recruits, creating a unique lineup and combining a wide variety of instruments: flute, sax, Irish whistle, cello, mandolin, mandocello, Andean charango and congas, which, as far as we know, has never been replicated to this day. Skin the Peeler were yet again ahead of their time. This time they had created something both spellbinding and unique, which captivated audiences in a completely different way. So, did this gamble pay off? You decide. Let us know in the comments. Next time, the Call of the Wild proves irresistible, with added drums and electric guitar creating a new Take No Prisoners sound. Skin the Peeler makes the world dance.